I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a beautiful Friday morning, and I just saw a deer up there already. It's over there. I'll see if I can catch up to it. The trees, the branches are in the way. Yeah, it's getting out in the open. I think this deer is limping. Maybe not. It looked like it was limping. There's another deer. It's probably those two deer that have been hanging out in this area. This one found something good to eat. They love seeing the new leaves come out. I think this is a young buck. This one just bedded down. She kicked at this guy before she bedded down. There's the little buck. And that's either his mother or his sister. I think it's his sister. They're about the same size. Wonder if he's going to bed down. I'm pretty sure they're twins, brother and sister. The doe just got up. Yeah, I'm not going to try to follow them anymore. I'm going to hike off in this direction. I'm seeing a lot of flower buds on the May apples. I'm expecting to see some flowers here pretty soon. I think the temperature is about 67 degrees and there's a very nice breeze. It doesn't get much better than this. The birds are again providing some beautiful background music. I'm seeing a lot of feathers like this gathered around. I'm thinking a bird got eaten in this area. More feathers. I think they're blue jay feathers, but I'm not positive. These mushrooms were beautiful last year when I first saw them. Now they're almost like wood. They feel like wood. I didn't think there would be any water running down this hill. There's not a whole lot. I'm looking ahead of me and I see a deer bedded down. It's a beautiful doe. Look at that camouflage. From here you can't even see it. I think I see two more over there. I think the one standing up is the mama. Wonder how many's in this area. There's another one. And another one. And the two over there. There's one bedded down back there. So far I've seen 5. I'm trying to hike around them. I'm making it around them. This is the only one that's not bedded down. I made it around them. And most of them are still bedded down. They are so well camouflaged. This one's up eating. And I'm going to take off now. I only counted 5 back there, but there could have been more. I was getting ready to hike down this hill and I see 2 deer walking around. These deer make 9 deer that I've already seen this morning. And I haven't even been hiking that long. I'm only seeing 2 down there. I'm going to try to hike around them. This one is urinating. Those two deer were headed in the direction where I found those other deer. I love seeing all the green leaves. Spring is a beautiful time of the year. I'm looking off to my right and I see a deer down there on the other side of that log. So that makes 10 deer I've seen this morning. Now she sees me. It's a doe. Hopefully she'll just ignore me. So far she's ignoring me. I'm crossing this gully and I'm going to hike up this hill. That little doe's over to my right. Now that little doe is behind me. I'm going to keep hiking up this hill. I'm looking way down the hill and that little doe is still down there. I'm looking down the hill over to my left and I see a buck bedded down, a young buck. I'm not going to go down there and bother him. There's probably more down there, but I'm ready to hike up this hill. I find deer in a different area of the park every time I hike. It's like I always say, you never know where they'll show up. I just hiked up another hill. Now where do I want to hike? I think I'll hike off in this direction. I like to hike terrain like this. Rugged terrain, up and down hills. One good thing about being an old retired grandpa is that I'm never in a hurry. When I'm hiking, I take my time and enjoy nature. I used to get these on my trees in my backyard, but I don't have trees in my backyard anymore. They love my sweet gum tree that was in my backyard. But it wasn't the healthiest tree in the world and I was afraid it was going to fall and do some damage, so I had it cut down. I'm looking down the hill and I see a deer. So that makes 12 that I've seen so far this morning. I see it walking down there. There's a lot of obstacles in my way. I see one bedded down. So that makes 13. I'm finding a lot of deer, but I'm trying not to get too close to them. This deer was walking around, but now it's bedded down. Bedded down, chewing its cud. It's a beautiful doe. So these two are together. I think this one is the mama. This one is a younger doe. I'm leaving them back there. I'm looking in front of me and I found another deer. That makes 14, I think. I'm going to hike around this one. I'm hiking up another hill. I'm sitting on this log, taking a break. Enjoying this beautiful morning. I just hiked up that hill and I'm getting ready to hike another area after I cross this gully. I'm hiking the high ground and I don't see anything up here. I'm about ready to hike down another hill. I'm getting close to the end of my hike. I've got one more hill to hike down and another one to hike up. I'm at the bottom of this hill, getting ready to cross the gully. Then I'll be on my way up that hill. I'm about halfway up this hill. I'm getting close to Rita's Point. I'm coming from way down there. I'm always happy to see Rita's Point. That means I'm almost up to the top. I finally made it up to the top. I had a pretty good deer day. I found about 14 deer, mostly does, and a few young bucks that are staying close to their mamas. I'm on Top Hill Road and there's Summit Field. I'm going to make a very quick pass through Summit Field. I'm approaching this pond next to the rustic pavilion. And I see a male mallard duck. He's at the other end of the pond. He seems to be alone. I see a turtle out enjoying the sun. I'm not sure what kind of turtle it is. I'll have to look at it closer when I get home. I have been seeing a yellow-bellied slider in this pond, but in the past I've seen red-eared sliders. I think it's a yellow-bellied slider, but I won't know for sure until I get home. I think that mallard duck flew over to this other pond. I think that male mallard duck is going to be in this pond up here. See this snapping turtle? I guess it left the pond over there. And it's on its way to this pond.
No, you can't pick this one up. He picked up.
That snapping turtle made a beeline for this pond. It's in there somewhere. That turtle made me forget all about that male mallard duck. He flew off while I was watching the turtle. Don't know where he is now. I'm going to check out this pond in the center of Summit Field. I don't see him in this pond. Coming from Summit Field, I'm not going to the North Overlook. I'm going to take the Corbly Trail down to the bottom. I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. I'm going to cut through this beautiful area to get down to my car. Those two deer are in the same area they were in this morning when I walked through here. They like this area. One's a young buck and the other one's a young doe. I'm pretty far away from them, and I still have to go down there and cross the gully. This mayapple is close to blooming. I bet if I come back in a couple of days, they'll have that little white flower. I cross the gully and I see one of those deer over to my right. Very close to my car. Still watching those deer. There's Rundle Road and the golf course parking lot where I'm parked. I think I'm going to make a quick trip to that pond next to the disc golf course and then go home. I'm checking out the honeybees. They're pretty busy. That's enough. I'm at the pond next to the disc golf course. I see a little turtle out there, a little muddy turtle. I think I see 5 turtles over there on the other side of the pond. I think they're red-eared sliders. Could be 6 over there. This little mud puddle by the pond has a little turtle in it. I see 2 more turtles, possibly red-eared sliders. I see male and female mallard ducks. Out enjoying this beautiful day. Looks like they decided to take a nap. I see these 2 mallard ducks, and in the distance I see a turtle, a red-eared slider. I think there's 2 of them over there. Once I got close to the turtles, they all jumped in that pond. They're stirring up a lot of mud. I'm leaving this pond. Got to see a lot of turtles and 2 mallard ducks. There's one more turtle. I heard the geese fly off when I approached the pond. They'll probably come back. Now I'm on my way to my car. It is time for this old man to go home.